A database is a collection of data that is logically related and organized so that a computer program can access the desired information quickly. Now you'll find that when you design an access database, you first would need to design your information in the object called a table. Let's look at this particular table now, which is table books. Now, you'll see that information in this table is organized in columns where you have the book names organized in this column and the titles of the books organized in this column in this way. Now, the records in the table are organized in the rows. So you'll see there that this is information about this particular book, how much it cost, and what's the title of the book. So information in a table, it's organized in columns and rows. So it is very much important to note at the stage that your table itself, um, it's designed in such a way that you've got the column names where you've got the book number, the title, and the book price. So if there was anything else about the book, we will be adding in this column. Now, the information or record about a particular entry will be organized in rows. Now, these are the actual row where information about one particular entry is listed. This happens also to your other object, which will be the query. If I open this query book orders, you would find that the information about the particular customer number, the book number, and the sale of the particular book, it's organized in columns, and you'll find that information about a particular entry is listed in rows. Now, if you take now a closer look at what a query is, you would find that in Microsoft Access, information it's organized into in tables. Then your queries becomes the actual questions that you ask from a particular table or from different tables. That's where we start talking about relational database. If your tables are related together, so they are having information that a user need, the user would want to go into each and every one of the table and ask a certain question. The answer to that question becomes a query, where then your forms become your actual nice design of what you have in the table and what you have in the queries. Now, for example, you would see that this query book orders, it's actually the same query that this form book orders it's based on. So all the entries about the book orders are actually taken from the query book order. So this book order query, it's actually based on the table book orders. So now relational database means that your database is organized in tables that are related together and that are joined together by certain keys, which we will talk about later. And it is this record set that one will be querying. So your query will ask questions from related tables. It can be one table or it can be as many tables. And based on that, we then design a user interface called the forms. Now, once the forms are done, because they sometimes are too big to print and they are not in an organized way that you can print, then we get to have a form based on the one of the objects. Now, if you look at this report, it is now based on the query book orders, which is based on the table book orders. Now, your report here now becomes a designed in such a way that you can easily print information. It's organized in a much better way than your forms.